On the 7th day of Christmas, Mihara talked about. I won't deny that Nintendo consoles were a big part of my childhood. The SNES, Game Boy Color, N64, GameCube. I may not have always played the most popular games like everybody else, but they were always there. And if I had to pick one Nintendo game to frame on my wall, it would hands down be Banjo-Tooie. Oh, the hours I put into this absolute gem of a game. Before school, after school, all the damn time. I played it so much that my dad would have the pause menu music stuck in his head all day at work. I brought the guidebook with me everywhere I went and flipped through it so many times that it started to fall apart. Oh, and did I mention I played this one before the original? So when I went back to the first one, as you can imagine, I didn't really like it as much. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fun, but I found it to be a little underwhelming in comparison. I was used to having all my basic moves already, not to mention the new ones like using different egg types and the ability to split up. I'm sorry, but being able to play as Kazooie and glide around everywhere, how does that not automatically make things better? I know I'm biased, but seriously. And there was also the fact that you can even play as Mumbo this time around as well. Something a lot of people like to point out as a negative aspect of any video game is backtracking, and man does Banjo-Tooie have a ton of that. But you know what? I like that. In fact, this is the game that made me love backtracking, because of how well it's done. Instead of just a standard get new ability and go back, which I agree can be tedious, this game spices it up by having most of the worlds be interconnected, allowing for much faster travel. The worlds themselves are also much bigger than before, but can be more easily navigated by the use of warp paths. Almost everything about this game was an improvement over the original in my eyes, and though a majority of fans may be partial to Banjo-Kazooie for its simplicity, you can't deny that this is one of the greatest game sequels of all time. That's all for now. Don't forget to sub and follow, and I'll see you tomorrow.